Hey y'all, I just made a video about depression and some of the thoughts that I needed to get off my chest. So I hope that it can resonate with somebody and we can have a discussion about it, okay? Stay tuned. All right. Oh, you fancy, huh? Girls, let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you. Hey guys, so I thought I would come on and share this video with you guys because it's going to be very short. Let's start off by saying that. But I wanted to come on and share this with you guys because it's a real thing to me, and I'm suffering as I speak through this. Well, I don't want to say suffering because I feel like I'm getting through it. I brought notes with me so I won't forget to say anything. But what I want to talk about is a few things. One of them is depression. And when I become depressed, I feel like I can't show it. But my symptoms are clear to me. So I'm going to read what I wrote, and hopefully you guys will stay with me for this. So it says, for me, depression looks like a well put together, confident person because that's who I am. I mostly smile when I feel like crying. I say I'm okay when inside I'm screaming help. I feel like I have to be the strong one even when I'm feeling weak. I feel I need to make sure everyone else is okay, even when I'm not. For me, that's what depression looks like. So basically, when I'm depressed, the average person wouldn't know because I laugh and smile a lot and I'm always seeming to be happy, even when I'm not. But I know for a fact that it's okay to feel your feelings and go through them. My second thing that I'm feeling, and this all ties into this time of year, every time this time of year comes around, since I became a widow, these are some of the feelings I've been having. The second one is grief. When I think about grief, I think about the times in my life that I was the most sad, breaking up with boys or not being allowed to spend the night with a friend because my mom didn't trust people that she didn't know. I never thought that grief could be traumatizing. I think when I first realized that grief could ultimately become trauma was after losing my mom from lung cancer. I didn't know my heart could hurt like that. I didn't think or understand at the time how it actually affected me. So when I was writing that, I feel like I came to the realization that that's when I felt that type of pain. I felt that type of pain when my mom passed away. And I didn't know that it was a trauma because I thought, oh, I gotta be strong. Back to the depression. I gotta be strong. I gotta be here for my kids. I'm not allowed to sink. I'm not allowed to be sad. I don't want them to be sad. It was always about somebody else. It was never about me. It was never about my feelings or how I was going to get through it. It was always about making sure everybody else was okay. So the next one I wrote about trauma, how I was feeling at the time when I wrote this. It says, trauma is what I call when all hell breaks loose. When I knew I was at my breaking point was when I lost my best friend, my favorite person, and husband of many years. But wait, that wasn't enough. Then one of my kids becomes sick with an illness. And just a few months into that, and wait, even though that should have been enough, it wasn't. My youngest began to become lost and defiant within her own grief. So when did I have time to heal? The jury is still out on that. I know I need help because when I'm cornered, I act on impulse. And at that time, the impulse was me buying a house. I bought a house when I should have been grieving. I bought a house when I should have been trying to heal myself. To sum it all up, I feel I have been traumatized and I'm unsure where I need to lay these feelings down. So when I was writing that, I was totally unsure as to what I could do with these feelings. I know when I'm depressed, I know that a part of my depression is from the trauma that I suffered. I know that I need help. I know that I need to see a therapist, a psychiatrist, somebody, because instead of me feeling my actual feelings, what I do is act on impulse. I'll buy something. I'll build something. I'll have a party, like when I know that I shouldn't be doing that. I let things fall apart. I just don't connect with things that are important. And I know that, like, I'll get a bill in the mail and set it aside knowing that it should be paid. And instead of paying that bill, I'll go buy clothes, shoes. I'll do that first. And then I'll cry because the bill needs to be paid. Or give myself a bad headache or anxiety or whatever. I feel like I needed to come on here and say all these things because I think admitting it to myself is the first thing that I needed to do. The second thing I needed to do was to share with somebody. So anybody hearing this, just know that I feel like I'm going to be okay. I just need to seek out the therapist that I need. And no, I'm not going to push that aside. I'm actually working on something now. But I figured I'd come on here and share that. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I appreciate you guys listening. And stay tuned for the next video because it will be up soon. Okay? Thanks for listening. Bye. Hey, y'all. I wanted to come back and let y'all know that I was okay. I know by this, it don't look like I'm okay, but I actually am. I just needed to get a few things off my chest. And now that I did, I feel so much better. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next video. It won't be one of these sad, woe is me. But it will be entertaining. So I'll see you then. Bye.